Alright, so first thing you need is a nice dirty pot or pan that needs some cleaning. Now hopefully that pot or pan also has a handle that needs some work as well. Once you've got this, go ahead and head over to the grocery store and pick yourself up a little barkeeper's friend. Now barkeeper's friend is literally probably going to be your best friend when it comes to cleaning pots or pans. This stuff works very well. It's cheap, it's easy to find, it's at most grocery stores, usually on the top shelf or the bottom shelf, but like I said, it's usually always there. Now, wet down the area that you're going to start cleaning first and grab yourself the barkeeper's friend and start sprinkling it over that area. Don't be afraid to use a little more than you need. Get yourself some steel wool and start scrubbing away. This will be your initial pass on the pot or pan. This is going to take off the initial amount of gunk and junk that has been there forever. So this is a nice good start to get you down to some of the copper and the metal on the pan. Once you've done that initial scrub down, go ahead and hose it off, and this will show you areas that you've missed and that still need a little bit of work. It's probably going to take you a good 2 or 3 passes, and you'll need to keep applying that barkeeper's friend and touching up areas that you might have missed, you know, like the sides, that sort of thing. And, you know, go ahead and hose off in between sessions where you're doing the scrubbing to reveal areas that you may have missed. Touch up the logo, you know, get in there, you know, any sort of spots that maybe need a little additional love. But then once you're done, that's it. Ain't it beautiful? So once you're finished, go ahead and wipe it down real well so it's nice and dry. You can either use a paper towel or some sort of a cloth or something like that. Once it's all nice and dry, go ahead and take it over to a nice well-lit area and take a look at it and see if you missed anything. If you didn't, you'll get a thumbs up from your niece like I did, and you can move on to the next part, which is cleaning and shining the handle up. So for those of you that caught that thumbs up, that was from my niece. She is interning at the warehouse and she's helping us out here, and she is going to do the next step. Now she gets paid in buffalo wings. Refuses cash, will only take buffalo wings.
I love buffalo wings.
Okay, so for the next step, we're going to polish the handles. And to polish the handles, we need some Brasso. Now, Brasso is available at most hardware stores. It is actually used for polishing brass, just like the name says. But you know what? It does a heck of a job on plastic handles. So just apply a little bit to a rag and then coat the handle so that it has a nice coat all over the handle of Brasso. Now, Brasso has kind of a grit to it, so that when you scrub, it actually takes out some of the scratches that are in the handle and evens out the finish so that you can shine it up later. If you've got some light scratches, go ahead and go light. If you've got some heavy scratches, don't be afraid to put a little elbow grease into it. And then once you've kind of evened it all out, go ahead and wipe off that handle so that it's nice and dry and clean. So that way we can move on to the next step, which is polishing it up. So now we're going to use some Scott's Liquid Gold Wood Care. I know what you're saying. Why are you using stuff on pots and pans that aren't made for pots and pans? I know, but it works really well. Spread a little on a rag and go ahead and start giving it a nice light wipe down. No need to put a lot of elbow grease into this. Just wipe it down. It's a lot like Armor All, so it's going to make the pot handle nice and shiny and pretty much new looking. So if you've done a good job with the Brasso, this will shine it up and it'll be a nice, smooth, glossy finish. Once you polish that up, take a nice look at it, admire your handiwork, and see if you missed any spots. And if you did, go ahead and touch that up. Alright, so let's do a quick before and after. Here is the pot the first time we saw it, nice and dirty, and here it is after we went to work using the barkeeper's friend and some steel wool, nice and shiny. Here's the handle before, dull and lifeless. Then we went to work on it with a little of that Brasso and that Scott's Liquid Gold to shine it up just like Armor All. If you forgot what supplies we used Barkeeper's Friend to scrub the bottom of the pot using some steel wool. That got off all the gunk. And then from there we went on to polish the handle with a little Brasso to scuff it up and even out the surface. And then we finished it off with the Scott's Liquid Gold to bring out that shine. Don't forget you'll need a few rags, so keep those on hand. And then if you've got sensitive skin, make sure to wear those gloves because I don't want you breaking out or doing anything strange.